Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, I will show you how to buy, install and activate an eSIM. I will show you a real example by purchasing an eSIM for my next trip, and you can follow along with me, and in a very few steps, you will have an eSIM ready to go. If you are going on a trip in the next couple of weeks, this is the right time to buy and install an eSIM. I am showing the demo on an iPhone, but I think the process is very similar with an Android phone. Now, let's jump right in. First of all, let's understand what is an eSIM and its benefit. Basically, it's a digital SIM card already installed on your phone. Like the name suggests, it's all electronic, meaning you do not need to install those SIM cards into your phone. You download a eSIM, install and use it. The biggest benefit is you can keep your regular phone number for calls and text and just use the eSIM for cheap travel data. These days, modern phones can handle multiple SIM cards. So even if you currently have a physical SIM card, you can still install a eSIM and have both SIM cards working for you. You may ask, what's the benefit or why do you need it? The first thing is convenience. You buy it before you leave your home, and the second your plane lands at your destination, you will have internet access on your phone. No need to buy and insert physical SIM card, and there's no hassle of swiping SIM when you come back home. Second is all about the cost. If you use roaming from your current cell network, you may end up paying a lot of money on roaming fees while using internet. But with an eSIM, you can get lots of data for a fraction of the cost, and there's no worrying of roaming. Travel eSIMs are made just for this reason. If you need more data than you purchased, you can simply top it up. Now that you understood the concept, let's get some pre-check done. We need to ensure your phone actually supports eSIM. The important thing is your phone needs to be network unlocked. Network unlocked means if you insert another cell network provider's SIM card, your phone should still work. And there's an easy way to check. On your iPhone, go to Settings, General, About. If you scroll down to Carrier Lock, it must say No SIM Restrictions. If it shows a carrier name, contact your carrier to unlock it first. For some reason, if your phone is network locked, eSIM won't work for you. Now that you've confirmed your phone is unlocked, we will move to next step. In this video, I'm using Airalo as an eSIM provider, and there are hundreds of providers in the market with their own advantages and disadvantages. Feel free to research whichever suits your need. This video is not sponsored by Airalo, and the only reason I'm using Airalo today is because I have been using their service for several years now, and I have been happy with their service, and I know a thing or two about Airalo. Please note, if you use my code that's on the screen right now while signing up with Airalo, you will get $3 off on your first purchase, and I will also get a referral of $3, which does help me. Now let's start the process. So first, go to your app store and download Airalo. Here's the logo, how it looks like as of recording this video in January 2026. Please note the logo, the design, and the layout of the app, and even the iOS of your phone keeps changing from time to time. And this is the reason that I had to make this video, because Airalo changed their design since my last video about the same topic. Now open up Airalo. From the bottom menus, tap Profile. If you want to change the currency or the language, you can do so here. Tap and select the currency and the language you would like to use. Then tap Sign Up. You have several options, either signing up with Apple ID, Google, or Facebook, or use traditional method by entering name, email, and password. Once the sign up process is done, it will take you to the main dashboard showing your name on the top. The next step is to select a plan. Simply type the name of the country you are visiting. In this example, I'm typing Mexico, and I will select Mexico from the search list. On this page, you will see information about this plan, but you will also see if your phone is compatible with this eSIM provider or not. This is more like checking if your phone supports eSIM. If you see the check mark, you are good. Now scroll down to data. There are two options: data and data with calls and text. Let's understand the difference. Let's talk about data only plan first. As it sounds, it's just the data or the internet only. You will not get a phone number, but you can have internet and use Facebook or WhatsApp or any other calling apps to call your family or friends. With this plan, you can choose from standard and unlimited plans. With standard, you can choose a package for a number of days and the amount of GB. For example, this plan is valid for 15 days and it has total 5 GB for the cost of 22 Canadian dollars. Or if you need more, you can choose 20 GB Now, if 20 GB is not enough and you like an unlimited plan, tap Unlimited and pick a suitable plan. There's also a regional or global option available with Airalo. If you scroll down, you'll see Latin America. If you select it, tap countries, you will see the list of the countries and the network. If you buy this plan, you will have internet access in all of these countries. This is more helpful if you're doing multiple countries in the same region, or you can even purchase a global plan that gives you access to internet in pretty much all countries. But please note, there are very few countries where Airalo does not provide their service. Now let's understand data with calls and text plan. With this plan, you also get a local phone number to make local calls and text, and you will also get the internet. However, this might cost more than just the data only plan. For this demo, I will buy data only plan for 3 days and just 1 GB. Once you tap the plan and tap package details, this will give you a brief information about the plan you are purchasing. In this case, it's also asking for a ID verification, which is new to me as I have never done this in the past. However, Mexico is one of the countries that requires you to verify identity in order to use a local SIM or a eSIM. I will go ahead with the ID verification and come back once it's complete because I don't know if it's instant or take several days to get verified. If you do not see verify ID button, it means you can simply go ahead and tap buy now. I will see you again. Okay, I'm back. I got verified pretty much instantly, but I also learned for Canadians you will need to scan your passport to get verified. Anyway, let's continue. I will reselect the plan. On the next screen, choose your payment method. You can use Apple Pay, PayPal, or use your credit card such as Visa, MasterCard, or Amex. If you haven't used my code when signing up, this is the last place to enter it under use Air Money or code. You will get $3 off instantly and your total will be reduced. Then choose a method of payment. In this example, I will use some of my Air Money, but feel free to choose your own preferred method and hit buy. And that's it. You have bought a eSIM card with Airalo, but this is just one part done. You will still need to install and activate. Please remember, if you activate it today, the plan won't work until you go to the country you purchased this card for. For example, I can activate today, but because I'm in my home, it will not work. But the minute I land in Mexico, this SIM card will start working. And another crucial thing is make sure you are just few weeks away from your trip before activation. You must start using this eSIM card within 90 days of purchase. So make sure you are within the time frame. Now let's install the eSIM. From the bottom menu, tap My eSIMs. Here you will see the SIM card you just purchased. In my case, I'm seeing Mexico. If I click View Details, this will show the details such as the package itself. And at the bottom, it says install or share. By the way, you can also send this eSIM to another person who can then install it on their phone. Because you're using for yourself, tap install and it will take you to the installation process. In this page here, read the information and click start installation. Tap activate to this screen. On this screen, click continue. This is asking to activate the eSIM. It does take a while to have it activated, so have some patience. Once the activation is done, you will see a confirmation like this. Here, tap done. Now, if you go back to Airalo app, you will see a message saying your eSIM is installed. So this means your SIM card is installed and activated. Now that your SIM card is installed and activated, I will show you the rest of the process. On your iPhone settings, go to cellular. And if you scroll, you'll see SIMs. Look for the travel eSIM you just installed. In my case, it's Travel Movistar. This means the eSIM was installed and is labeled as Travel Movistar. In your case, it might be something else. Or you can even rename the label if you want. Now, there's a very crucial step you will need to do, otherwise your eSIM will not work at the destination. You can do this today while at home or as soon as you land. It is up to you, but I suggest doing it today. You will need to turn on roaming on this travel eSIM you just installed. Tap the travel eSIM and tap turn on this line. Wait for a few minutes. Go down to data roaming and turn that on. You'll get a message box. Read through all of this and tap turn on data roaming. Now this crucial step is done. You can turn this line off and start packing your bags. When you reach your destination, simply come back to this screen here and turn this line on. So what this does is it will turn on your eSIM and it will start working because you are now in a country that you purchased the eSIM for. If you only have your travel eSIM and your regular SIM, you can simply turn off your primary eSIM as in your regular eSIM. So your phone will switch the data and your phone will switch data and voice line to your travel eSIM. With this, you don't have to worry about accidental calls or text or data uses from your primary line. And also, to be 100% safe, turn off allow cellular data switching by going to cellular data and turning this off. This prevents your phone from accidentally using your home plan if the eSIM signal is weak. However, based on my experience, if you only turn on your travel eSIM and if you turn off your primary line, you will never have to worry about data roaming or switching because you're telling your phone to turn off primary line regardless. So the goal here is your phone must use your travel eSIM for cellular data when you are away. If it is still showing primary, tap on it and choose the travel eSIM. When you come back home, simply turn off your travel eSIM and turn on your primary line and everything will change to your primary. You will have data and phone services from your primary line. And that's all the process is. This concludes this video for today. If this guide helped you, please hit that like button and share this with your friends and families and subscribe the channel for more travel tips. I will see you in another video. Safe travels.